This is a tutorial for Ride On by Christy Moore for the intro to that song. I haven't actually rehearsed how to break this down. I don't normally break this down in this kind of way, but someone asked me to do it a while ago. 3 years later, so I finally read the message. So the basic chords are, starts with an A minor, you got an F major 7th, and then I'm not sure what chord that is, but it's a G, but you've got the E note there as well. Okay, so you start off, I'll show you bits of what, in fact, so I've got to start off with the A minor chord there. I'm going to show you my right hand, just move the camera slightly, so you can see. So I'm not going to change anything here, I'm just going to show you this part first. So I'm starting on the A string, let that ring out. So I'm going down to the third from bottom, the G string. Remember, still keeping the left hand on the A minor chord, and then the open E note there. Now what I'm doing here, I'm plucking the B string. Now I have taken my first finger off the A minor, so you got, okay, and back onto the G note, and then back to the B string. There's a hammer on there as well, so it's, okay. That's the first part. So you got, it's slight rhythm variation there, but it's the same thing that I'm repeating there. And then very similar, you go to the F major 7 and basically do the same thing again. So you got, and then back to the A minor part again. And then to play as the main lead part comes in from the song, the first one is the open E string, and then G. So you got, and then you got A minor with the A note again. That little beat a bit there. And then what I'm doing on the A string, so I'm doing the 2nd fret, on, off, on. So you got, and then the next note along, still on the A string, which is a C. So, and then I've got the 2nd fret on the 3rd string, which is an E note. So you got, okay, and at that point, once you get to there, you change to the F major 7th. Now what I want to do is, the note I'm actually after is here, which is the 2nd fret on the G string. Okay, so that's an A note, but I'm also keeping, because of the F major 7th shape, I'm also plucking with my thumb on the string above it, which is the F bass note from the chord. So I've got those two together. Okay, that's the part you're aiming for. So it's, okay. Again, I just keep repeating that a little bit with the E, open B, and then hammer on. Okay, so you got, okay, now what I'm doing here now is I'm going to pluck the B string where my first finger is on that F, the F major 7th, the first finger is on the C note there. So you got, so it's open on the B string, the 1st fret on the B string, so on, off, da da da, and then I'm just plucking the next 2 strings as part of that chord. Okay. So I haven't moved the rest of my hand, so it's just. Okay, now there I'm just doing the top 2 fingers of a G chord, and I'm actually plucking the 3rd fret on the E string, which is the G note, the G bass, and I'm also, with my finger, I'm also plucking the open D string. So you got. Now usually what I do here is, so you got. Okay, so I'm finishing off the G chord really. So you got. Okay, now this is slightly trickier. The way I'm fingering that G chord now, what I'm going to do with my middle finger, which is on there at the moment, just. Okay, what I'm actually flattening my finger slightly to get to the 3rd fret on the A string, which is the C note. Okay, so it's. So. There. Told you this was unrehearsed. And then that flattening of the middle finger. You can actually play it that way as well. Just a normal G shape. So what I'm doing there is, again, as I say, I'm flattening from that. It's my middle finger that's flattening down. From playing the G bass, it's actually going down onto the next string as well, which gives us a C note. And then obviously your first finger should still be in the other position from the G chord. So you go. And then I'm doing open D, and then D on the 2nd fret, which gives you an E note, and then back to the A minor. So you got, should be like this. What I'm also trying to do as well, it might not come across on the camera, but very subtly I'm trying to play the actual lead. When I'm plucking the lead notes for that melody, I'm trying to pluck them slightly louder, make them slightly more prominent than the little kind of background notes. So. One little thing I do, just my own little habit, when I come to do that F major 7, so I actually give the guitar, well, give the strings a little vibrato with my left hand there. You don't have to do that, it's just one of my own little personal habits. So you got. Now, on the original song, it kind of just goes around that. Now, what I tend to do is I put in an F bass and then a G bass as well, just to kind of round it off. So you got. I'll show you this now. Okay, now all that is. So I'm playing the F bass. I'll just move my hand there. So I got 1st fret, 1st string. Now my 3rd finger is actually on the 2nd fret on the G string. Which again, so you've got an F bass there, and you've got an A. If you listen to that, that's an octave higher than that. Okay. Again, doing the open bottom 2 strings as well. So you go. G bass, so the third finger's gone onto the third fret on the E string. So you got which that is so G note there, and then I've got the first finger on the B string again, which gives me a C note. Now what I'm actually doing there, I'm not actually plucking that second note, I'm actually pulling off with my first finger. Okay, watch my right hand. Okay, so that second note is actually from my first finger pulling off there. And then second fret on the G string. Same again. And then you're back to your A minor. So that's roughly my version of the lead for Ride On. This is what it should sound like in total. I've just done that last part slightly different as well. Okay, so what I actually did there was, again, it was a pull off. So you got the G bass there. So I'm actually pulling off, so it's open B string, and it's hammer on and pull off as well. And then I'm actually plucking the G string, following it down, and the D string there as well. So you got. Okay. Hopefully that helps. I'm not used to breaking my stuff down, so if there are any questions, obviously comment, let me know what you think. Okay, thank you very much.